Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ask Matt Lloyd. So today's question is all about I'm generating leads, I'm getting traffic, yet I'm not seeing any conversions, I'm not seeing any sales. What am I doing wrong? Okay, so let me just read this specific question. It's from Robert Coles, and Robert has said, Matt, I ordered a solo ad and I'm building my list. I have subscribers, but they are not going any further. I'm using the Mob link for them to join. So Robert's a Mob affiliate. Should I send them other lower priced products for them to buy or what? So Robert, let me kind of address this question. First of all, Robert, the mindset that you must adopt as a marketer, whether you're an affiliate marketer or whether you're promoting your own products, is that you are always in the promotion mode. You are always about conversions. You're always promoting. You never send out an email or do a webinar or deliver any content without a call to action. There's always a call to action. And it's all about having multiple entry points into your funnel. Now, let me go back and talk about always having a call to action. Every single email that you send out, you want to always lead with content or a hook, something interesting, something engaging. Maybe it could be a story or an episode from your life. I'll give you an example. Just the other day, I had a root canal. I had to go and sit in a dentist chair for an hour, and they actually drilled big holes in my back tooth. I got a feeling, it was very painful, and I was there for an hour. Now you might think, well, what could you possibly do with that in your marketing? And it's quite simple. With a little bit of creativity, I could send out an email and I could talk about how I went to the dentist, I had this root canal. I could show them a photo of the little x-ray. I made sure I took a photo while I was there. So it's somewhat interesting, somewhat engaging, and then I transition that into selling whatever product I'm promoting. Now let's say we're promoting MTTB, which is one of our Mob offers. How would I transition into that? I would say something like, look, the reason why I had this root canal is I spent years and years of bad habits of eating chocolate and things before I sleep at night after brushing my teeth. Okay, so it's a bad habit I did daily, and then finally it caught up with me and I paid a price. Well, most people do this with their own financial life as well. Most people, they know that what they're doing right now is bad for them in the long run financially, yet they don't make a change until one day they have a crisis, something goes wrong, they run out of money or they go broke, and that's the turning point where they realize, now I must do something differently. You might be doing that yourself if you are, and if you're looking for a way to generate an extra income online, you should check out this system I'm leveraging. This system's actually paid out over $25 million. It's called MTTB, blah, blah, blah. Here's my link. Okay, so see what we did there. We started out with a useful piece of content, or I shouldn't say useful, I should say engaging story in that case. We transition that into an offer. Okay, so every email, that's what you're doing. Either useful content or interesting stories, and you're transitioning into an offer. Okay, so you're always mixing it up, it's always different, but you always have a call to action. Okay, so that's one thing you should do, Robert. The other thing you should do is you should mix it up. You shouldn't just be sending emails and saying, go here, click this link, click this link, click this link, because even though that can work, okay, you can make sales that way. It helps if you have different mediums. Okay, let me explain. Email marketing is one medium. A webinar is another medium. It's completely different. Now they're actually on a webinar. They can hear your voice. It's a lot more authentic because they can hear your voice. It's visual. You're sharing your screen. You can build more of a connection. You have longer to do it. It's event-based marketing. They're scheduling the time to actually come and watch your webinar, and you can sell. Okay, now Robert, it sounds like from your question you're maybe just getting started, or you haven't yet done that. I might be wrong on that, but if you haven't yet done a webinar, just do one. Okay, the only way you will learn is by doing your first webinar. So we're doing email marketing, we're doing webinars. You might then go and create a Facebook group. You go to Facebook, create a group. It'll take you 3 minutes. Give it some name like Robert's coaching program or whatever you want to call it, something that sounds exciting. And then when you send out your emails, invite people to join your Facebook mastermind or your Facebook coaching group. It's free, and you'll help them. You'll share your secrets, tips, insider strategies that you don't always share in the emails in this private group, so they should go and check it out. So now you can start marketing to them on Facebook too. Okay, now when they click your Facebook profile, now they're going to see photos of you. They're going to see that, hey, this is actually a real person. So see what's happening there. Now there's more of an actual relationship, at least in their eyes, being created. You're becoming more of a person rather than just an email, a from name in their email inbox with 50 other different email marketers. So we're using different mediums, okay, and that really helps. But in every medium, when we're sharing our content or we're communicating, we are always having calls to actions, okay? We're always saying, get this program, here's why, here's what it's going to do for you. You have to realize that a lot of these people who join your list, okay, who opt into your list, they're not as responsive as they perhaps used to be, and they're not going to buy after hearing something or clicking a link 3 or 4 times. You have to be relentless in getting them in front of that money page, that conversion page, whether it's a sales video, sales letter. You just have to keep on getting them in front of it over and over and over again. I've had people take 6 months or even a year before they would make that first purchase. So you have to be really relentless. Now, the other thing that I touched on at the start, you need to have multiple conversion points. Let me explain what that means. So Robert, you can promote MTTB, that's one conversion point within Mob. We have lots of them. You've got the I Am Revolution ebook, you've got dozens of webinars you can promote. What else do you have? You've got mobinspiration.com, that's a funnel. You've got this funnel, askmattlloyd.com. You've got mobmotors.com, you can send them there. You've got so many different marketing assets available to you that you shouldn't just be putting them in front of MTTB and that's it. Put them in front of all the different marketing assets you have. I mean, you have mobmarketplace.com as well. You've got dozens and dozens of different offers there, and they might buy from one of those offers, and then once they've done that first purchase, now they feel more comfortable buying a second product from Mob like MTTB. So you're always mixing it up, okay? You're always having different offers, but you're just a relentless, shameless promoter. You've got to get comfortable with promoting. A lot of people just aren't comfortable with it. I wasn't comfortable with it my first 2 years, but until I started forcing myself to do it, just always in promotion mode, always selling, always marketing, providing value, but always never afraid to promote my products or services. Until I started doing that, I mean, I wasn't making that much money. But once I got comfortable always promoting, that's when the money started to come in. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Guys, I will see you in the next episode. Speak soon.